welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating my going out makeup look, and this is just the look that I've been doing recently when I go out at school. I am in college, for those of you guys who are new to my channel, and I do this makeup look every single time like I go to a party or I go to the bar, or even if I go to like an event or a concert or anything. I don't wear makeup, well, I don't wear full face like this, so this is a bit different for me. That's why I tend to do it more when I go to like special events and on special occasions. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to recreate this look and show you guys what I do, the products that I use, all of that, and I will have all of these products linked down below for you guys so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started. So I just put my hair back in this little headband right here just to keep it out of my face when I'm doing my makeup, because it's so short that I feel like it like gets in the way almost. So you can get these at any drugstore, and I'll also have some of them linked down below for you. They're really, really cheap and they really get the job done. So the first step that I do before doing any of my makeup is I always put on like something on my lips just to keep them really hydrated and moisturized while doing my makeup, and especially because I'm going to be putting on a lip gloss once I'm done. So the one I'm going to be using is just the Mario Badescu lip balm. I've been obsessed with this lately, and I just got it for $8 from Urban. Like, it's really not that expensive. It smells like coconuts and it's really hydrating, so I just apply that all over my lips before starting my makeup. And then the first step, I just take my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. And this is my favorite right now. I used to use the Too Faced just Hangover Primer, the moisturizing one, but now I transferred over to the spray because sometimes I just don't like putting the product on my hands, like rubbing it in and then rubbing it all over my face. I don't know, that's just a weird thing that I do. So I just got the spray version. And so I just shake it really well and then close my eyes and put a lot of it on my face, because I feel like it really like hydrates it and like makes your makeup stay really, really long. This is one of my favorite primers ever. I highly recommend it. Like, I will never use anything else because I feel like some primers are like really tacky and make your face feel like really dry, and I don't know, I just feel like this one is the most like natural feeling, and it gives you like a really refreshed feeling. I just said that word like 500 times. And so after I put on my primer, I put on some of these Reveal Algenist Concentrated Luminizing Drops. That was hard to say, but this is just what it looks like. It comes in this little glass bottle right here. And you guys know my camera like doesn't want to focus today, but I'll have all these items linked down below for you guys anyway. And I use Algenist products all over my face for my skincare, so I just got the luminizing drops because I know that I already love their products, and I have really sensitive skin, so they're definitely going to be really safe on my skin. So I just take a little drop of that and then rub it in my fingers and apply all over my face, because it's going to give off a really luminized glow underneath my foundation. And then for foundation, I just use the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation. And I'm in the shade 4.5, and I usually match my foundation shade to the shade of my self tanner, which I have on right now, which is why my face is a different color than my body. That's because I use self tanner, and I will be doing a self tanning routine for you guys because so many of you guys have asked. So what I do is I apply my foundation with this Real Techniques sponge. I don't use a beauty blender because those are like $20, and I'm not going to spend $20 on a sponge when I can get this one for $5, and it does the same exact thing. So I just shake up my foundation and then put 1.5 pumps on my sponge, and then just apply it all over my face. And it's always so important to make sure that you bring your foundation down your neck a little bit as well, because you don't want to have like that line underneath. It's just not a cute look. And since this foundation is very like weightless and very low coverage, I like to put a lot more on spaces where I just think I need a little bit of extra coverage. I have like a little pimple on the side of my face, so I don't want that showing, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more on the side there, and then we are done. And then for concealer, I don't really like this concealer that much. I like obviously don't wear makeup that often, so when I do, I just use the one that I always have had because I don't want to like go out and buy a new one when I don't really wear makeup that often. But I think I'm going to try out the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just because I feel like it's a lot more creamy than the one that I use right now. And what I use is just the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Bamboo. And I just put a line down my nose and a few lines on my forehead, a little line on my Cupid's bow, and then I just apply it directly underneath my eyes like this, and maybe a little bit down the side of my nose if I feel like I need to add something there. But it is a little bit more creamy the more that you use it, but sometimes I feel like it can be a little bit dry, which I don't really like. And then I just take my beauty blend, my Real Technique sponge, me acting like it's a beauty blender. I just take my sponge and then pat it into my skin, just like that. And once I am done with concealer, I then go in with a bronzing stick, and this one is just the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Mocha. And so I put a little bit on my forehead, right there, and then I put it down underneath my cheekbones, a little bit on my jawline, and I also add some on the sides of my nose, and then a little bit on the tip of my nose because Kim Kardashian did it once in one of her tutorials, so I do it too. And then I just blend out with my sponge, per usual, like I did before. And once that is all blended out, I just take my Fenty Beauty Universal Setting Powder, and I use this Sephora brush that I just got, which I really like. And it's the 201, and one side is blush and the other side is for powder. So I just use the powder side and then dip that into pat it on my little thing of translucent powder, and then just press it into my under eyes. You guys can tell like I'm not really like a makeup guru. I don't really know all of these terms. But then I just put it on the places where I applied my concealer, just because I feel like those are the places on my face where I tend to get a little bit more shiny, especially like when I'm going out and stuff. I just want to make sure that everything is gonna stay there all night long. And then the next step is bronzer, because you guys know I love looking tan, and I just use the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer, and I take it with a little angled like Vanity Planet contour brush and just put a little bit on, and then kind of draw threes on my face, really highlighting the top of my forehead and like right underneath my cheekbone, and then also my jawline. And then something else I like to do also is just take a big fluffy brush, and this is the Real Techniques powder brush. I just get some more product and then apply that down my neck, just to make sure that it's really like even and I don't have that really ugly line and like different color. And then my next step is my favorite of them all. I just apply some blush, and I'm using that same brush I was talking about before. And then I also use the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Glisten. That's how you say it. And I just take some on my little brush and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And I love this blush because I feel like it gives you a nice natural pink glow, and also has like sparkles in it. I'll show you guys the blush itself. It's a really beautiful color, and it has like gold shimmers, but that's what it looks like. It's gorgeous, and I've already hit pan on it, and this is my third one. I discovered it 2 years ago, and I've gone through so many. So I just apply some on the apples of my cheekbone, and then what I've been loving lately is just putting some on my nose just to add like a natural glow. It kind of like gives you that sun-kissed look, even though summer is over. Sad, but I just like to do that. I don't know, I feel like it gives like a little extra touch on your face. And then my next favorite step is highlight, of course. And what I do is I just take this big giant Laura Geller highlighter. Like, look at this. Guys, I'm literally gonna have this forever. And I take it and I use this little Sephora angled, I don't really even know what type of brush this is. It's a something illuminator. It's a highlighting brush, but I just take this, put it in my highlighter, and then apply this on the top of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and then my Cupid's bow. And this highlighter is in the shade Guiled, G-I-L-E-D, Glow. And it came in like a big pack that I got from Ulta. So I don't know if it's still available, but I'll definitely have it linked down below for you guys. This highlighter is literally amazing. I'm obsessed with the color of it. It just gives like a really natural gold glow. And I really, really like it a lot. I've used so many different highlighters and this one's by far my favorite. I swear by it, you guys need it. And since this is my going out makeup routine look, I do put on eyeshadow. You guys don't have to put on eyeshadow if you don't like it and you don't like feel comfortable wearing it. That's totally your own opinion, but I am gonna be wearing eyeshadow in this case. So I'm just gonna be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. And this is the semi-sweet one. And I'm gonna be taking this brush right here. It's the Sephora 205 Shadow and Crease brush. And what I'm gonna be doing first is I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. It's called Peanut Butter. And I'm gonna be putting it on my brush and then applying it all over my lid. And I'm not a makeup expert, so this is just like what I do. I kind of just wing it and see how it comes out. So I don't really know like all of the terms and stuff, so bear with me. But the next shade I'm gonna be going in with is just the one right above it, and it's called Truffled. I'm gonna be taking that on my crease brush and then just applying that right in my crease. And then this is what it kind of looks like after, but I'm not done yet. And then I'm gonna be going in with the same brush that I used before, but I'm gonna spray it a little bit with my primer setting spray little duo deal. And then I'm gonna be going in with this color called Caramel and then Bonbon. And I kind of just take both of them on the same brush and then pat it directly on my eyelid. And it just gives like a nice little shimmer. This really looks bad right now, but trust me, like when it's all done and all pulled together, I mean, I think it kind of looks decent, but yeah. So I'm just gonna be doing it again to the other eye. And the reason why I spray my brush is to make sure that it gets, the like color gets very pigmented and like really shows for you guys and really stays. So that is what I do. And then I'm just gonna be taking this blending brush. It is the Sephora 2727 Pro blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the peanut butter shade and then add it onto the brush and then just blend that out a little bit with the crease and the shade I just put on my eyelid. And then after that, I just take this really light shade called Coconut Cream and I put some on my finger and I just apply it right underneath my eyebrow, like right on my brow bone, just to brighten things up. Then I also take my highlighter, the Laura Geller, take my little fluffy brush and put that a little bit on my brow bone up there, just to add some glow. And I feel like the reason why my eyes like look so weird right now is because I have on no mascara and no eyeliner. So I'm gonna add some eyeliner. You guys don't have to do this if you don't want, and if you don't like eyeliner, totally your choice. But I just use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and it just looks like that. So I shake it up a little bit. And I'm gonna use this little mirror on my blush to apply it, just so I can get a more precise line. And what I do is I just literally draw a line. I'll try to do it like close to the camera so you guys can see this, but I draw a line, kind of starting in the middle, and then I go out straight like a wing, and then connect like the corner of my eye to that line. It looks like that. And then I just put a little bit more in the front. And that is one eye. Then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, just like that. So I'm all done with eyeliner now. And then for mascara, I use 2 products, and my first one is the Dior Lash Primer. This is literally my holy grail for makeup. I will never, ever, ever not use this product in my life. Like, it's my favorite product ever. I don't have eyelash extensions anymore, and I just feel like this really like makes your eyelashes so long. It keeps your mascara on all day. It doesn't make it flake off or anything. So if you guys have that problem, you guys like hate every single mascara like me, and you guys feel like none of them like work well on you, they're not long enough, they like flake off during the day, you need this in your life. And for the mascara I use is I just use the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. You can get this at any drugstore. It's a really, really, really affordable and nice mascara. And again, I just like to use the mirror in my blush for my mascara because I feel like I can apply it better, because I literally put the mirror like underneath my eye and then I look up and apply like that. So first I kind of get the tips, and then I go in with my brush and like move it side to side to make sure I'm getting every single individual lash, and then I kind of just like fill them in. So shimmy, shimmy up my eyelash, and then get the tips. And it's gonna look white at first, clearly, because the product is white, which is good because the mascara itself is just gonna sit really nicely on it. You know that you're really gonna get like a good coat of mascara over it. So then I just take the L'Oreal Telescopic and do the same thing. I kind of just shake the brush up through my lashes, and this causes it to get every lash instead of just moving it up. So I shake to start, and then I go through and brush them out. And then at the ends, I just take my brush, put them over the tips to really elongate my eyelashes. And so you really only need like 1 coat with this stuff. It really does the job. And sometimes I even like doing one eye at a time, like putting the Dior Lash Primer and then applying mascara and then doing the other eye, because I feel like if you wait and do like the primer on both eyes and then go one eye and then one eye, it gets a little bit dry. Like this side, I can feel it right now. It's kind of dry, but whatever. Yeah, I can tell right now this side's definitely worse because I should have applied the primer after, but whatever. Then I'm just gonna take my blending brush and kind of like go over my corners of my eye, just because I got a little bit of mascara on my eyelid when I was applying it. And then for one of the final touches, I just go back into my palette and take the shade Cocoa Chili, and it's kind of like a shimmery dark brown, and I then just apply it underneath my eyelid, or on my waterline, not underneath my eyelid, on my waterline, just to give my eye a little bit more of like a smoked out look, because this look is like nighttime for like a party. So I don't know, I just really like this smoked out, more dramatic look right now. And then I'm gonna be taking this really nice shimmery shade called Butter Pecan and just putting that right in the corner of my eye just to brighten a little bit. Maybe putting a little bit on my brow bone. Is that everything? I think that's everything. So what I do to finalize my look is I just take my setting spray, shake that up, and spray that all over my face. I swear that without this step, like, your makeup is not complete. So I just put a little spritz on my face like that. Oh my god, my hair looks awful. And then for one of the last steps, sometimes I do this, but not all the time. I don't really do like my eyebrows that much, but I'm just gonna take some of the Benefit Gimme Brow and just brush my eyebrow out, just so they stay in place. Maybe add a little bit of fibers or whatever comes out of this thing. I don't really know. I'm like not good at doing my eyebrows at all, so I don't even try. And then to finish off my look, I just like going in with a lip gloss, always something glossy, never matte. And one of my favorites right now, this actually is Kaylee's, and we used it when we went out the other night, and I really like it a lot. And it's a dupe for the MAC Fashion Scoop lip gloss, and it is just the Milani lip gloss in Bare Pink Rose. And this is what the applicator looks like. It's really thick. And it's like a bubblegum pink, really shimmery lip gloss. I'm gonna put it on. It's literally the same formula as the Fashion Scoop one. It has like a minty like taste to it. I really, really like it. And the lip color that I was using the other night in my Snapchat story, but it is just the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Cherry Custard. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a really, really nice bright red color. And also another good lip product to wear going out is another like really pale pink color, and it's the NYX Lip Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. That's also one of my favorites. I always get confused with like Fashion Scoop and Fortune Cookie because those are two of my favorite like pale pinks. And so that one is also my favorite. It's $5. You can get it at the drugstore. It works perfectly. Very creamy, and it gives you like a really nice hydrated like feeling on your lips, and you can wear it all night. So yeah, those are my favorite products that I use, and this is the look that I do every single time that I go out. And like I was talking about in one of my vlogs, I do a specific makeup look every single year, and I have it. It's like my favorite. I don't change it because I just like the way that it comes out, and I don't really wear makeup that often. So when I do it, it's kind of just like, I don't know, I really like it. So this one I like. It's kind of like bronzy and glowy and like natural looking, but obviously like I have makeup on. So I just like really like the colors. It's nothing too crazy. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will have all of these products linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you guys like videos like this. I don't really do like sit down makeup videos. Clearly this is like one of my first ones, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And it also, if you do end up like recreating this makeup look, send me pictures on Instagram or tweet me. I will have all of my socials linked down below for you guys, so you can follow me on there. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.